The second question is also concerning the Holy Hip Healer. And someone again did the template and was like, okay, dope, cool, but where are the barbells?
Well, I don't get the question because if it's dope, then you don't need the barbells, right? But I get the question behind it. Well, first of all, again, tipping my hat for actually doing stuff, trying new stuff out. Um, and I guess the barbell questions coming from, okay, I've used like 95% of barbell training in my current training, and now there's like 0% in the Holy Hip Healer, and it still feels awesome. I don't get it. Okay, Um, let's start at the beginning. So, normal people who train 2 to 3 times a week don't need to train with the barbell. They can if they love to. There's one challenge, there's one task that needs to be at least talked about in the beginning, which means um, I'm interested in training normal people 2 to 3 times a week and giving them the fastest progress possible. That decides the equipment and the exercises they're doing, right? The barbell itself is gonna the weight on the outside is gonna bring you more towards tension towards the outside rather than the inside. We have been doing tension towards the inside stuff until 150 years ago, like 100% of the time. It's called 99%. That means up until 150 years ago, we've carried everything in between our hands. We've created, believe it or not, only tension towards the inside, and that's about it. So now we've changed the rules of training by inventing the barbell, which is a great tool, which is a great thing to be loaded way more than stuff that you can carry in between your hands. But that means we have to educate you not only about how to use the barbell, but we actually have to prep your body, muscle and position wise, to be capable of using the benefits that a barbell could provide wisely. Actually, not a bad sentence. That actually makes sense. Um, so that means the Holy Hip Healer, again, any template is in the first book, is going to gear towards everybody that trains 2 to 3 times a week. And therefore, I think the barbell is unnecessary. You can breathe and relax out there. I'm already working on the second book where there will be a lot of barbells and all that kind of stuff. So what's the in between now? Because I think for some people it would make sense to mix it up, and that's how I end the first book with, which is the such a stupid name, but I call it the wet scale, which means okay, I have a hierarchy of equipment and exercises. Yeah, it's debatable, I know, but at least you're gonna remember it. It's debatable still. So there's a hierarchy of equipment and movement based on all the principles that I describe in the book. That means weight bearing. That means weight on your spine because carrying something in between your hands is a different in your spine than actually having a barbell press on your spine, like vertically. The E is eccentrics. So that means we're going to start off with stuff that's length, but it's not low in eccentrics. And the T comes from tension towards the outside. So the more tension towards the outside, the higher the skill. The later we're going to do this in your training development or in your training career or however you want to call it. So there's no such thing as don't use a barbell. No, no, no. I want to educate you guys out there and be like, okay, it absolutely makes sense, but we have to do some stuff before it so you can reap the benefits of the barbell. It doesn't make any sense to train with a barbell that is empty or has like small cat's weight on it. Like it's unnecessary. There's stuff where you can have faster and more measurable progress than actually with a light barbell. Doesn't look as sexy, but I think progress is sexy itself.
Okay, so for anyone who kind of like wonders when they will get their hands on maybe a template 2.0, Holy Hip Healer 2.0, where there will be a barbell included, can you give us a timeline?
No, I don't have to because most people need to do the first templates anyways.
Okay.
And they're available. They're, I don't know, like they're on Instagram, I guess. They're on YouTube, they're on traveling form. You can ask for them, and we're gonna send it to you. Start with them because I don't think we have to do templates to get more barbell work into people. I think we have to do the opposite. But no worries, they will come and they're gonna be awesome.
Okay. That's all we got for today. Anything you want to end with?
Yes, absolutely. If you kind of like my weird ideas, or at least think, well, that's a different perspective. I don't quite get it, but I want to try something new. Um, I've actually now, again, brave enough to host another workshop. It's July 11th. I know it's a horrible date because it's in the middle of summer. Everybody's on holidays. Whatever. We're going to get 3, 4, 5 coaches in, which is going to be awesome. It's 3 days. Come on in. I'm going to explain everything to you. You're going to train your ass off. You're going to do all 5 templates. You're going to get the principles behind it. And if you're super nice, you're going to get a preprint of the first book. So you're going to be the first ones to actually have it in hands. Well, second one, because I'm going to be the first. Instagram page at Gregor Bex. There's a link to it. You can check out the details. You can actually ask questions. What we're doing there, call me, text me. See you guys